Come on now.
Broadcasting from the law offices of Andrew B. Morgan Studios, this is Mix 1041 WCLE Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens. And download the free Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com.
Hey, this is Andrew Morgan, reminding you that we're here for all of your legal needs. Give us a call at 829-1429.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. The presidential campaign hits the Midwest today. President Trump will be in Michigan, Minnesota, and Wisconsin. Joe Biden in Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Iowa. They were both in Florida yesterday talking about the coronavirus pandemic and the economy.
Joe Biden's plan is to deliver punishing lockdowns. He's going to lock you down.
Donald Trump has waved the white flag, abandoned our families, and surrendered to the virus.
Vice President Pence campaigns in Arizona today. Joe Biden's running mate Kamala Harris is in Texas, the last day of early voting there.
The state has had the largest number of early voters so far, with more than 8 million casting their ballots before Election Day. That's close to the entire vote in 2016. While most have gone to early voting sites, more than 800,000 used absentee ballots.
Fox's Rachel Sutherland. Customers can still buy them, but Walmart has removed guns and ammunition from its sales floors over concerns about civil unrest. America's listening to Fox News.
This news is sponsored by Lee University. Expect something great.
The Mix 1041 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Good morning. It is the 30th day of October. We're on Mix 1041. Also on right now on Mix TV. You can find Mix TV at mymix1041.com. Now, if you go through our Facebook page this morning, we have a couple of contests going. Tickets to Ruby Falls Dread Hollow will be given away this afternoon. So we've got a lot happening on Mix TV this morning. Let's bring you the very latest here. Local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. And it's really an avalanche of early votes. Bradley County Election Director Fran Green told me last night that on the final day of early voting yesterday, 2,637 people voted early in Bradley County just yesterday, a grand total of 37,235 people voted early. That's an all-time record. So far, 52% of our eligible Bradley County voters have already voted. They have already voted early. 52%, that is, folks, of the entire electorate in Bradley County have already voted. Unbelievable. This has been just an incredible response as far as early voting is concerned. And we did get some state numbers this morning, and those state numbers coming in from Secretary of State Trey Hargett's office. And let me see what we got here. Got a lot going on this morning, folks. Tennesseans continued to set new records. Just over 2.1 million Tennessee voters have voted early through Wednesday. They have already voted. That is a 38% increase from last year. From 4 years ago. So a huge increase, all-time record early voting in Tennessee. And so we are watching this. Don't forget, our election night coverage is coming up on Tuesday night. Tuesday night at sorry, folks. I'm looking for something here. I can't find it. At 7 o'clock. And we are looking forward to our coverage. It's presented by Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Austin, I can't find those Governor Lee cuts from yesterday, so we're just going to move on here. We did cover the Governor Lee visit yesterday to Cleveland High School, and so we're going to have to do that later. All right, registration for the William Hall Rogers Baskets through the United Way of the Ocoee region will be Monday from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. at the Museum Center at 5 Points. Applications available at unitedwayocoee.org. And the downtown Halloween block party is changing to the trick-or-treat stroll today and tomorrow. It's going to be it's the businesses downtown going to be handing out candy, doing it safely. That is happening today from 5 until 8, tomorrow from 3 until 6. And they have musical entertainment, Mars Wrigley stepping up again with all kinds of candy and that sort of thing. It is going to be just a tremendous time. Downtown Cleveland. As we tell you what, we're going to head to more here. It is 7:07. Traffic and weather together coming up. We have an election preview this morning with our decision desk. These guys are normally behind the scenes, and when you see them, you'll know why. But they're going to come in and talk about the election. Coming up next.
With Southern Heritage Bank, you can now simplify your life by consolidating all your banking and insurance needs under one roof. There is nothing more comforting than knowing your insurance needs are being handled with the same care as your banking needs. For your free, no-obligation quote, call Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank. First Citizens National Bank Insurance, LLC. SouthernHeritageBank.com. Insurance products are not insured by FDIC or any federal government agency, are not a deposit of or guaranteed by the bank or any bank affiliate, and may lose value.
All right, Mix 104.1. Good morning, everybody. And I tell you what, Austin, let's get a check of our active coronavirus case counts. We are definitely climbing as far as that is concerned, and the coronavirus cases. Brought to you by Laboratory Service Center. If you need a COVID test or a flu test, you can get a rapid test in 15 minutes. Go to clevelandtest.com. That's clevelandtest.com. And the very latest, Bradley County at 310 active cases. Also, Hamilton County at 103 active cases. We have McMinn County 218, Meigs County 54, Polk County 60. That is the very latest active cases brought to you by Laboratory Service Center. Visit clevelandtest.com to schedule your COVID test or a flu test. You can get rapid results in 15 minutes, and you can your insurance will pay for it, most insurance, or they have the lowest self-pay rate in the region. A check of the streets. Ashley R. sitting in this morning. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I am doing good. It's time for the Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol Report. And Ashley, it's a special week. Going to be a special day at Don Ledford tomorrow.
It is. Test drive for big treats is going on now at Don Ledford until tomorrow. Test drive any new or pre-owned vehicle for a chance to win one of the following. You could win a grand prize of $500. The second place prize is a Nintendo Switch, and third place prize is a 42-inch smart TV. So if you need to check it out, check them out at donledford.com or at Don Ledford on North Lee Highway. As of right now, all the roadways look clear out there, but if you see anything we need to know about, give us a call on the Volunteer Ritterpest Mix line at 614-6499.
Kim, tell us about our pricing at Crown of Chattanooga and Crown of Cleveland.
You know, games are fun, except when it comes to purchasing.
3 Mountain View Nissan locations mean one giant selection. And with over 800 new Nissan vehicles to choose from, we've got something the whole family will love. Like no payments for 90 days and 0% financing on select Nissan models. That's right, 0 payments and 0% financing on some of our best-selling Nissan models. So come shop Mountain View Nissan in Chattanooga, Dalton, and the all-new Cleveland, home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
Medical Center Compounding Pharmacy and Health Center offers Bradley County's only state-of-the-art sterile compounding laboratory. We are here to customize drugs and medications that are not available commercially or over the counter. Maintain your health with medication designed to meet your body's specific needs. It's just what the doctor ordered. Put your health in the hands of trained professionals you know and trust. Medical Center Compounding Pharmacy and Health Center. North Ocoee Street. Phone 476-5548 or visit medicalcenterrx.com.
Welcome to the big leagues, where our go-kart all-stars take personal shopping to the next level. They always bring their A game, so you get groceries carefully selected specifically for you. These are passionate professionals, ensuring every fruit and vegetable, every cut of meat is exactly the way you like it. This is plump. That is juicy. And this is lean. Order Go-Kart curbside pickup online for personal shopping at the highest level.
Hey, I'm Eric Gardner. And I'm Paul Gardner at Volunteer Ridipast. We can protect your home from termites without drilling your concrete or destroying your lawn with our exclusive Termidor HP2 treatment system. We have so much confidence in this system, we back all of our treatments with our unmatched 5-year, 100% money-back guarantee. No one else in Chattanooga does that. Let the local guys protect your home. Google Volunteer Ridipast or call us today.
No bug will survive. Call 698-7205.
In the past few years, the people at Don Ledford Automotive Center have raised $100,000 for local school systems through their test drive events.
We do the drive-a-thons because we embrace education. We realize that teachers need our support to do their job.
They encourage the teachers in our area to strive for excellence.
We supply the Teacher of the Year a car to drive every year for the Bradley County Schools and the Cleveland City Schools. And we're very proud of the fact that we have the opportunity to do that in our community.
Community is at the center of the mission of Don Ledford Automotive Center, your home of Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, and Cadillac. DonLedford.com.
Last night's debate took an odd turn.
You, sir, look well rested.
Why, thank you. I went to Mermaid Mattress and purchased
Can I interrupt you? I, too, went to Mermaid Mattress.
Why, I thought you looked exuberant.
Mermaid Mattress, your home for better sleep.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And here's your current Vascular Institute temperature.
7:13, Mix 104.1, and yeah, there's Ashley playing with her hair on Mix TV.
I'm used to it being over there.
And they've got your face. I like how Austin put your face below your screen there on TV.
That little pumpkin right there.
The pumpkin, there's Ashley. Or Bridget, I don't know. All right, let's go to the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. Here he is. Speaking of Jack-o'-lantern, Roger O'Piggott. Here he is.
Whatever you need to buy, if a local company has it, they need your business. Now more than ever, support local. Brought to you by Mermaid Mattress.
Today's going to be cloudy with a high of 55 and a low of 37. Tomorrow, partly sunny with a high of 64 and a low of 46. On Sunday, partly sunny with a high of 63 and a low of 30. Your current Vascular Institute temperature is 52 degrees.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Baines Business Machine. They have new and pre-owned office equipment in stock. Small desktop units all the way up to large standalone units. They never lock you into a contract. Baines Business Machines, Stewart Road in Cleveland, 479-9677, BainesBusiness.com.
Mix 104.1 on the radio on Mix TV and giving away Ruby Falls tickets courtesy of, Ruby Falls from their Dread Hollow. Win those on our Facebook page right now. And we'll announce the winner later this afternoon. Birthdays, anniversaries today, tomorrow, and Sunday. Call those in on the Volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 614-6499. Baskin Robbins birthday cake to give away at 9.
Welcome back, everybody. 5:14 on your finally Friday. You're going to notice as you get out of bed this morning, it's a little bit cooler in the house, more than likely, if you didn't have that heater on last night. David Carnes is back to talk about what we can expect in his full Friday forecast. Good morning, David.
Hey, John, a very good morning to you. Yeah, about 15 to 20 degrees colder this morning than it was yesterday morning. 53 degrees in Chattanooga and 49 degrees up in Mont Eagle. Winds out of the north at 11 miles per hour. Just a nice breezy, cool start to the day behind all of that rain that moved through from Zeta. Another tropical system is out there. We'll touch on the latest on that here in just a second. 54 degrees by noon. We're going to hit 58 by 3 p.m. So a cool and breezy day all day. Clouds this morning will clear out. It's going to be sunny this afternoon along with that cool weather. Peering ahead into Saturday evening for trick-or-treating, it's going to be clear and cool, a bit on the chilly side, dropping though from the low 60s down into the mid 50s from 6 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. And my understanding, and I'm told by moms right here in the studio, that if kids are out past 8:30, then it's trouble. It's a bad deal. So, yeah, I think 8:30 is the cutoff time, right? Cool and breezy today. It's going to be amazing this weekend, quite honestly. We'll have highs in the mid-60s, no rain, dry weather. It's going to be awesome. And then another front moving in Sunday night is going to bring in another burst of chilly air to start next week. Let's start, though, in the tropics, though. We're talking about this next tropical system. Can we get a break, please? This one would be named Tropical Storm Eta, and it looks like it is forming in the Caribbean, an 80% chance for this system to develop. The good news is most of the model data has it moving south of an area of high pressure that will push it into Central America and keep it away from the United States. So that is some good news there. Well, there you have the remnants moving all of that rain up into the northeastern United States. Behind it, we're looking at clearing skies as we move through the day. Northerly winds will continue at about 10 to 15 miles per hour, keeping it nice and cool today. Tomorrow also, it'll be in the low 40s, about 40, 41 degrees in Chattanooga tomorrow morning. But a lot of folks in some of the outlying areas will be in the mid-30s. Might even see a few areas of patchy frost in some of the higher elevations. While that may happen, that would be the exception rather than the rule, but it's something to look out for in places like Murphy and Monteagle. We move into Sunday. Here's our next front sliding through. I don't think it'll bring any rain. It'll bring a few clouds, and that'll be about it. Behind that front, we're going to have another burst of chilly air moving in for Monday and Tuesday. Monday, we'll see lows dropping down into the 30s. It'll be in the 30s on Tuesday morning also, and then we'll warm back up late in the week. Clouds clearing today, cool and breezy. We'll get up to 59 degrees, 56.
On Sunday, he'll be 15 years old. Crystal Davis has a birthday. Chris Johnson also has a birthday. Renee Shaw will be 7. A happy birthday to our boss, even your boss, Jennifer Hartline,
there you
on
go.
Saturday.
There you go tomorrow. Halloween, and Dan Rather tomorrow as well.
And then happy birthday. Jessica Harvey turns 15 on Sunday, and that's from her sister-in-law, Megan.
All right, call them in on the Volunteer Ritapest Mix line for today, tomorrow, and Sunday, 614-6499.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
All right, local news. Good morning, everybody, and welcome in here as we have the final numbers in for early voting in Bradley County. We set an all-time record as over 34,000 people, 34,736 voted early in Bradley County. The governor was at Cleveland High yesterday. We will share some highlights from that visit. We also are telling you about several Halloween activities. Toyota of Cleveland having a huge Halloween drive-through celebration tomorrow at Toyota of Cleveland. We have Bradley Square Mall with Rick Pope Taekwondo. They're doing a drive-in event at Bradley Square Mall tomorrow, Saturday, Halloween. And then the block party downtown has turned into the Main Street downtown trick-or-treat stroll. That's today, 5 till 8. Tomorrow, Saturday, 3 until 6 p.m. And it's Mars Wrigley candy handed out at, I believe it's 40 Main Street downtown businesses. Brian Trotter coming out of retirement for Mix 1041. He'll be there today at the block party from 5 until 7, brought to you by District Attorney General Steve Crump's office. And then he'll be back at Cleveland State tomorrow morning beginning at 10. They're having a drive-in Halloween on Wheels at Cleveland State.
This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
Speaking of Halloween fun, it's the Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol Report. It's brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland on North Lee Highway. Ashley, tell us what's happening this week at Don Ledford on North Lee Highway. not only this week, today and tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Test drive for big treats now through tomorrow at Don Ledford. Test drive any new or pre-owned vehicle for a chance to win $500, a Nintendo Switch, or a 42-inch TV. You can check it out at donledford.com or on North Lee Highway. We don't see anything out there for traffic reports, so if you see anything we need to know about, give us a call on the Volunteer Rid-A-Pest Mix line at 614-6499.
All right, our friend Christy Williams is here with Operation Christmas Child. How are you?
I'm peachy. How are you, Steve?
Doing good. Well, bring us up to date on the very latest.
Well, I have good news. Operation Christmas Child has not been canceled this year.
Wonderful news.
I know, it's great. So many mission trips have been canceled this year. Many people have not, vacations, everything under the sun has been canceled, but Operation Christmas Child has not been canceled. So we may not be able to go on a trip, but we could send a shoebox and send the gospel with every shoebox that goes out. So what Samaritan's Purse has also made available this year, online packing, virtual packing. So maybe your church or your group or your club is not meeting in person, or maybe the attendance is light, so there's an option. You can still pack a box and bring it to First Baptist during collection week, but if you prefer, you could do a virtual box. You go online to SamaritansPurse.org/OCC to give you the opportunity to build a box online. Not only that, you could set goal pages for your group or your church. So you want to pack 100 boxes, you customize this link, you set your goal, you can track your goals, send that link out via email, Facebook, or Twitter. Encourage people to pack a box. It takes less than 5 minutes, and it's $25 to pack the box, and that includes the shipping donation. So it's a great way to still participate, and that really has the potential just to explode exponentially because of keep sharing that link, and has a little friendly competition with maybe different departments in your office, or different, maybe the youth versus the children's department at church, and say, hey, let's see who could pack the most boxes. So that gives you an opportunity to really actually collect more than maybe you would have if you actually physically brought the boxes in.
Christy Williams joins us, Operation Christmas Child. So give us the timeline here. What do we need to know?
Well, the collection week is November 16th through the 23rd, so you still got time. You could pack a box, like I said, physically. Go pick up a shoe box at a local retailer, use one out of your closet, and put in some school supplies, toys, hygiene items. Include a special note. Pray for that shoebox, because these go all over the world to children in need, and they are delivered with the gospel of Jesus Christ. So we want to make sure we pray for that child. And then you just bring it to First Baptist the 16th through the 23rd. We will touchless drop off, as I mentioned. So you just pull up, curbside service. We'll unload your boxes for you. Thank you. Send you on your way. As simple as ever.
Christy Williams, thank you for what you do for Operation Christmas Child.
Thank you.
Keep us updated, okay?
I will. I appreciate it.
Great
Thank
to
you.
See you.
All right.
It is 7:23. Good morning, everybody. It's time to tell you about our friends at Oh Yeah Health and Fitness. And Ashley, they are continuing their corporate wellness month. It went so well in September, they're doing it in October.
Yes, if we luck up, if everybody did well, maybe they'll do it in November too. Get us right to the end of the year. But
man, we'll see.
Yeah.
It's what you do is you sign up at Oh Yeah, and if you can get at least 9 coworkers to sign up for at least 10, you can work out for just $10 a month at Oh Yeah Health and Fitness at the Village Green Townsend. You say, well, I'm worried about the pandemic. Well, how about 30,000 square feet of socially distanced workout excitement, and they're cleaning after every workout. Larry Gurney, who created the Rush Fitness Complex, he owns Oh Yeah. He's a dear friend, and he wouldn't claim that. But anyway, work out for get everybody together, start feeling better, get that free nutrition app. They'll plan it out for you. If you'd like 30 days for free at Oh Yeah, call us right now on the Volunteer Rid-A-Pest Mix line. I'm going to take the first caller through. I'll give you a free month at Oh Yeah to try it out. And remember, it is month to month. There are no contracts. 614-6499. I'm going to give somebody a free month at Oh Yeah right now. Also, our friends we'll take the first caller through right now, 614-6499. Hey, what about Pure Bath, Body, and Mind? Ashley, I know you have really come to enjoy this place.
Oh, yeah. Jason Knoll and his whole staff over there are amazing. They're so friendly and so willing to help you out in anything you could possibly imagine.
They have bath bombs. They have soaps. They have, they also have face mask And they also have hand sanitizer that they make. Everything's homemade and by local artisans. Pure Bath, Body, and Mind next to Cleveland Nutrition, Key Street across from Walmart, or go to pureisgood.com. 7:25. Well, we've got quite an election preview coming up, Ashley.
Mm-hmm.
Are any of them here yet?
Yes, 3 of them are here.
3 of them are here.
The 3 stooges are here.
Our decision desk. These guys help us every election night. So this coming Tuesday night, they're usually behind the scenes, and when you see them, you'll know why. Because
they dressed up today.
Didn't they?
They have on suits.
They're idiots.
Why?
Who's here? Shelton?
Shelton, Adam, and Josh.
Adam Lewis, Josh Brewer,
yes.
And Josh Rogers is running late. Then Jimmy Logan and Emily Beatty could not be bothered to come in the studio because they're both divas. And so they're apparently going to be on the phone. So that's going to be fun trying to balance all that.
This is going to get.
So, folks, the 7:30 half hour is going to be very, very crazy. All right, back in a moment. Stand by. Speaking of crazy, how about my friend Virgil at Infinity of Chattanooga?
Oh, he's a great man. He's not crazy.
I like him a lot. Virgil is just a great guy. And let's hear a word now from Infinity. A WCLE tradition since 1957. Election night coverage. Tuesday night beginning at 7 on Mix 104.1, Talk 101.3, and Fiesta 99.1. Presented by the Logan Thompson Law Firm. LoganThompsonLaw.com. And live on Mix TV at MyMix1041.com.
Logan Thompson has been a significant legal voice in Southeast Tennessee for over 40 years.
Regardless of your politics, vote on November the 3rd.
And for all your legal needs, elect Logan Thompson.
A tradition of legal and community service.
Bender Realty is proud to have 3 agents who've been in real estate for over 40 years. The experts at Bender Realty don't just live here, they volunteer and contribute to the community in our area.
Our involvement in the community of who being able to reach out to, whether it's city planner, county planner, economic development committee, to help you bring new businesses into the Cleveland area. We're all involved and we're able to keep up with what's going on and what's coming into Cleveland.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty. Wholesale Supply Group, you've heard the name for years. The experts trust them, and you should too. Whether you're building, remodeling, or just maintaining your home, Wholesale Supply Group has all the plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products you need to supply any project. With great brands like Delta, Kohler, Renee, Mansfield, Progress Lighting, Square D, GE, and Milwaukee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need. Check out the locations in Cleveland, Chattanooga, Athens, Dayton, Madisonville, Dalton, and Chatsworth. Online, wholesalesupply.us. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open to the public.
Baskin-Robbins. Scoop it, shake it, cake it.
October is a great time to get a great buy at Don Ledford Buick GMC Cleveland with great fall kickoff deals on all of their Buicks and GMCs. Save over $6,250 on a 2020 Buick Enclave SUV. Or if you want a professional grade GMC, save over $5,750 on a GMC Terrain SLT. Go to DonLedford.com today for details or see the vehicles in person. Don Ledford Automotive, North Lee Highway, Cleveland.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And here's your current Vascular Institute temperature.
All right, Roger Pickett will tell you all about it. Mermaid on Georgetown Road, just off 25th Street, Stewart Road, down from First Baptist.
When you're shopping for a new mattress, will you go to a national chain, a website, or a locally owned mattress store like Mermaid Mattress, where more of your dollars stay local? You decide.
Cloudy today with a high of 57 and a low of 37. This Sunday, partly sunny.
Being heckled.
Golly bum, by the zoo.
By the Dixie Echoes.
Yeah.
They're here. They're going to bring...
They're like a gospel singers, but
they're going to bring... No, excuse me.
Oh.
Singing echoes. I'm sorry, singing. Or you know what? They're the Stamps. They're gonna back up Elvis. Anyway.
Sunday, your high 64 with a low of 46.
You can't make up. It looks like a lineup.
It's terrible. Your current
Oh, Oh, no. Oh, man, that was funny.
Oh, no.
Oh,
no, it's
man.
not. It's
Okay.
52 degrees out there. No, you don't need one today.
You're getting
It's
it.
cold. Windy and cold.
Yeah. You're about to find out why these guys are normally behind the scenes.
No, exactly.
We're going to talk to our decision desk coming up. Shelton, why don't you switch with Ashley here for a second, and let's do a little sports. It's the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial, Imagine Better Health. Lawyer Logan has just called in, so it's about to get fun, folks. Stand by. But first, a quick check of sports, and this sport's brought to you by the Town Squire. Have you checked your wardrobe for this season? Do it today. Stop in and check out the Town Squire's great selection of suits, dress shirts, ties, sweaters, jackets, belts, or even socks. The Town Squire's been the place to shop for that man in your life for over 43 years. Locally owned and operated since 1977. Located in the Stewart Park Plaza, Keith Street, Cleveland, Tennessee. The Town Squire, the home of personal service and free gift wrapping. I hope we're taping this, Austin. All right, Shelton, Trevor Lawrence has tested positive for the coronavirus.
Yeah, that's not good. I mean, they'll only beat people by 40 now, so that's. I think Clemson will survive this, though.
All right. NFL Thursday Night Football. My Falcons got a win in Charlotte last night. Yeah, Josh Rogers, 25-17.
It's kind of reminiscent of last week, and thank goodness they pulled it out this week.
All right. Yeah, absolutely. Falcons, Raheem Morris trying to keep that job permanently. How about this, Shelton? The Chicago White Sox have named 76-year-old Hall of Famer Tony La Russa as their new manager.
Yeah, he should mesh really well with the White Sox team that the oldest player is 27. I think this will be just a match made in heaven.
Oh, man.
Jerry needs to sell that team. That is horrendous move by his part. But
I mean, if it was 1995, maybe.
Yeah,
but, you know.
I mean, this is just a horrendous hire. I mean, you just fired a guy that won 60% of his games, and then you bring Tony in. So, I mean, I could see him in a general manager's role. I just don't see him in a day-to-day operations with a team of that young.
Mix 104.1 Talk, 101.3 Fiesta 99.1, the exclusive home of high school football, supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. Josh, what a night tonight. We have three extremely important games locally.
Yeah, three really important games, Shelton.
Oh, I'll come back over to Shelton.
He just supplies it. That's all.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
Cleveland at Ottawa, 7:30 tonight. Shelton, let's talk about it.
Playoff, and Cleveland's got to win. Walker Valley's got to win tonight. To have that second spot against Saudi Daisy. But I tell you, I think the game that everyone is really talking about is the McMinn County-Bradley game tonight. I mean, this is going to be two powerhouse teams that I think this could go down to the wire. But just both teams have had great seasons, and Coach Floyd does a great job over there. But this McMinn County team is loaded with talent, and a good running back, good. So, but yeah, I think it'll be one of those games that must see, and weather's going to play a little bit a role of this in the Bradley game because it's going to be wet. It rained a lot last night as well, and so no sun or wind on that thing, just for the day, and so it's going to be pretty slippery out there. So we'll see what happens.
Thank you to Al Roker who just stepped in. That was nice. Thanks. Walker Valley will host Saudi Daisy. Well, why? He's trying to give us the elements. That's
Walker Valley was playing Saudi Daisy, and I thought I'd bring Ashley into it. But
alma mater.
Yeah,
right there.
Well, when you quit in the 10th grade.
Walker Valley will host Saudi Daisy tonight. What'd you say?
That's how I got this job.
Oh, man. All right. That's nice. Thanks, Ashley. Why are her best lines off the microphone? Walker Valley hosts Saudi Daisy 7:30, Fiesta 99.1. Bradley will host McMinn County tonight. Talk 101.3, Cleveland at Ottawa. And these are huge games. Last week of the regular season, 7:30, right here, Mix 104.1. Easiest thing to do, download the Mix 104.1 app at mymix1041.com. All on one page. Josh Brewer here, who developed that for us. There you go. That's what you do if you're watching on TV this morning. You can pick your game, see the Elders Ace Hardware scoreboard, all on one page.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I don't want to say much more.
We play one shining moment now.
Yeah. Brentwood Academy at thank you, Adam. Brentwood Academy at Baylor, Ray County at Marion County, Red Bank at Loudon, McCauley at Tim McGraw School, Ensworth. And I had some other ones here. Tyner at Polk County. We have Copper Basin. They're listening there this morning at South Pittsburgh tonight. So lots of games. Final week playoffs start next week. All right, we're going to get a couple of words here. Then we have the decision desk. We're going to preview the election. We have there in the studio, Jimmy Logan and Emily Beatty Hildebrand are on the phone because they could not be bothered to come in, Shelton, apparently. Is that right?
Yeah, pretty much. They're much more important than we are.
Well, there's no
we have plenty of time.
By the looks of all of them. Well, I tell you, there's a reason to watch TV this morning. I'll go ahead and tell you right now, these guys in their blazers, they look like the Monday Night Football crew from 1973. So anyway, back in a second. Hey, guys, it's Steve. Let me tell you about my friend.
Welcome to Anatole Exteriors, where we specialize in facade optimization, EIFS stone, and panels. Our combination of efficiency and quality has made us a reputable company for over 20 years. Our team's mission is to build relationships that inspire hope and purpose, driven by biblical principles for the community that we love. We are prepared to provide you with a customized solution to all your building needs. We are the last ones on the wall and the first to respond with repairs.
Last night's debate took an odd turn.
You, sir, look well rested.
Why, thank you. I went to Mermaid Mattress and purchased
Can
a
I
mattress.
interrupt you? I, too, went to Mermaid Mattress.
Why, I thought you looked exuberant.
Mermaid Mattress, your home for better sleep.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway. You probably heard the news. Most dealers don't have any inventory, but at Kia Cleveland, we do. In fact, we've got even more new Kias than I'm comfortable with, so we're rolling them out of here, like 2020 Kia Rios starting at $13,900. That's right, brand new cars starting at $13,900. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man, at Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where car buying is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
KiaofCleveland.com. No matter where you stand in this season of unrest,
It's time to let your voice be heard.
with civil discourse and informed voting.
On November the 3rd, every American has the right and the responsibility to cast an informed vote.
I'm a Republican,
I'm a Democrat,
and we don't have to agree on politics.
but we agree on your right to vote. Vote the issues.
Vote your values.
Just vote.
We have welcomed our decision desk. You say, what is that? These guys help us every election night. Basically, call the races and look at the numbers. We're joined by the guys. I guess you've been doing this about 20 years now with me, since about 04, so 16 years. Stephen Shelton. We have Josh Brewer from 828 Broadcasting. Shelton owns Cleveland Insurance. Adam Lewis, who has helped us for many, many years. And where are you? What are you doing now?
I'm just here this morning.
You're just here this morning. Okay, very good. And Josh Rogers, Wholesale Supply Group. Josh, how are you?
Good morning, Steve. Always great to be here in the
stop
new
lying.
studio.
Stop lying immediately. Thank you.
What?
Then we go to the phones. We have my co-analyst on election nights for many, many years, James F. Logan Jr. Good morning, Jimmy.
Good morning, Steve. Wondered if this new system allows us to hear the other people in the room. We can surmise what they're saying. It's probably invaluable or not valuable at all. But if you could, Emily and I would hear them much better. But I can turn my radio up if you'd like.
Okay, well, I think we'll be fine now. And thank you, Jimmy. Of course, Jimmy on the introduction takes an hour explanation. Thank you, Jimmy. And then we've got Emily Beatty Hildebrand. Emily, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good. Ladies first, Emily. What do you make of this? Of course, let me just tell everybody, we're going to just talk about the ballot, and we'll just talk about whatever you want, presidential, the local area races, whatever. But Emily, I want to start with you. Where are we right now?
Well, I thought it was really interesting. Last night, I saw a lot of chatter about the state of Minnesota and, of course, Wisconsin, which we've been talking about quite a bit for the last few weeks in the presidential election. But Joe Biden and Donald Trump are actually going to be in the same small county in southeast Wisconsin in the next 2 days. So that does tell me that they are really vying for each and every vote in a handful of states that are really going to decide this election. We also saw Florida over the last 48 hours. The numbers changed dramatically. Up until a couple of days ago, Democrats, registered Democrats in the state, actually were outpacing Republicans in voting early and voting by mail. We have seen that reversed. I believe at one point Democrats were ahead by 800,000 votes in the state of Florida in terms of how they're registered. Of course, we don't know how they voted, but we do know that they're registered Democrats. That has now shrunk within 100,000 in the state of Florida. And as many analysts are saying, as votes come in through the Panhandle and then also in the upper northeastern section of Florida, that's going to tighten as well. So I think that we are going to see a very exciting race on Tuesday, and it's going to be very close for these two candidates.
Jimmy, what do you make of it?
I think that's absolutely correct. The issues across the country show great divisions, and it is entirely possible that significant numbers of Republicans who would vote for local candidates for the House of Representatives and for their state legislature could be voting with Biden because of the national programs of the Lincoln Project and many other organizations where people who have, without question, a heritage of being strong members of the Republican Party are now supporting Biden. I think that may play into Florida. I know it will in certain sections in Florida, but I think Florida's a toss-up. And still the prospects of Georgia and Texas being a toss-up. The big states are, without question, Florida, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, Minnesota. Nevada is probably a possible turnaround and a flip to the president's. He's campaigning, got a lot of people out there working in the state of Nevada. So Arizona's still a big question as well. So we've got a lot of questions out there, Stephen. The reality is nobody can predict with any degree of certainty. As we learned 4 years ago, polls don't vote.
Good point. We're joined by our crew. This is our entire crew that will bring you our Tuesday night election coverage. We realize a lot of national networks will be rolling out their coverage Tuesday night, obviously, on election night. However, we'll also be bringing you the local side of things, the regional side of things. We'll go to Josh Rogers. Josh, what do you make not only of the election, but the surge in early voting? Tennessee has already set a record. Bradley County has records all over the place.
Yeah, I think that has a lot to do with the mail-in ballots, and I think that also has a lot of people due to COVID and people wanting to vote early and vote often. And the big thing is that I see is that you're most likely going to have more first-time voters this year than you probably ever will in the history of elections, and a lot of that has to do with the mail-in ballots in certain states. I've been saying for a while now that the popular vote will be very disparaging. It's going to be a very large popular vote on one side of the ticket, and on the other side of the ticket, it's going to be really working to be able to get those electoral votes in. I kind of think that we're going to be seeing more and more people come out and vote on election day. I think a lot of Republicans have decided to stay home during early voting and not vote early in a lot of areas due to the fact that they really want to see a big push. Republicans tend to vote more on election day than they tend to vote during early voting. So I think you'll see a lot more votes coming up on Tuesday.
Adam Lewis, what do you think of it?
Well, I think we've all been shocked by the surge in early votes here in Bradley County. We had at the end of early voting yesterday, when you combine the absentee ballots that have come in to this point, we are at a little over 37,000 voters. That's over 52% of registered voters in Bradley County. We had, in the entire election in 2016, 39,000. So we were at 61% turnout, which at that point was a record. So I think we're clearly headed for a record when it comes to turnout in this election. And I think in this area, obviously that helps and it enables Republicans, incumbent Republicans, on the local level. And I don't think it's a question of whether or not Tennessee and Bradley County will go for the president. But this surge is not just here; it's happening all across the state, all across the country, and it'll mean different things for different parties and candidates in each of those areas.
Josh Brewer, what do you think?
Yes, sir. Yeah, so I think driving by an early election location every day when I left from the house, every day of early election there was lines there. So this is definitely showing us with these numbers that these people are wanting to make their vote count. They're wanting their voice to be heard. I think Tuesday you're going to still see the lines at these election locations as well. Watching on the news, showing lines and lines. I mean, we're seeing it all over the country. So I'm excited to see that this is going to be, in the entirety of the nation, one of the most votes that I'm sure the country has ever seen.
Well, let me go ahead and call Texas for you. Texas is not going to
call Georgia as well.
You talk about fracking and the subsidies for federal land, and the Gulf Coast is federal land. So Texas won't go for Biden whatsoever. I'm not even sure why Kamala's wasting her time down there this coming weekend. But you look at the early voting numbers, and I think it shows energy that we've not seen really since Barack Obama ran the first time. And so I think that there's a lot of passion on both sides, a great divide of which way you want this country to go the next 4 years or beyond. So you've got some states in question. Can Minnesota, Michigan, Wisconsin, where are we going to fall in there? You can see with, like Emily said, and Jimmy both, you've got both candidates going there, going to small parts. Minnesota, when you talk about Minnesota, you're talking about Minneapolis. That one area has carried the Democrats for years. And so, Jimmy Carter was the last person to went up there. Not Jimmy Carter, but before him, sorry. Gerald Ford was the last Republican that went up there. And so, can Trump do the unthinkable again and basically put the polling business out of business forever? I mean, but I think the polls are, I don't think you can put a lot of weight in the polls for this one reason. There's so much ridicule on both sides. If you express your opinion, especially with social media today, no one wants to really go out there on a limb unless you're just wanting to be heard. And most people are kind of reserved to the fact of, hey, I'll just keep my opinion to myself and vote on election day. So I think that's what you're going to see. You're going to, and these numbers though, if the one good thing has come out of this election is people are finally turning out to vote, and that's the one big thing, and that's what people have died for, since the beginning of this country is
that's right,
the ability and the opportunity to vote. And so I think that's the one good thing we can take out of this.
All right, final question, guys. I'm going to go around the panel. I'm going to start ladies first with Emily. And here's the last question. It's a two-part question for everyone here. Number one, what state will surprise us Tuesday night, one way or the other? If you need to name more than one, or Jimmy will name 27, that's fine. So there's that. What state will surprise us? Second question, put it on the line. Who's going to win the presidential election? I want to begin, ladies first, with Emily. Emily. I'm not hearing Emily.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Go right ahead, yes. Did you catch the question?
Okay. Yes, I did.
Yes, ma'am.
So I think that Minnesota could be the big surprise if it were to go for Trump. I think for Joe Biden, if he's able to pull off Florida, it's very, very difficult to see a path to get that magical 270 number for Donald Trump without Florida. So I think those are the two states that could be a surprise for either candidate. As far as who I think is going to win, I think Donald Trump is going to pull off, a great election cycle again. I think he is going to, these polls, I think, are wrong, to Stephen's point. I think that the methodology that they are using is basically the same methodology that they've been using for 30, 40 years. We all know that technology has changed so much, and the way that we contact people, the way we speak to people is much different. A lot of landlines no longer exist. That's what they're using for a lot of these polls. And so I think that these polls are going to be wrong one way or another. But I think Donald Trump is going to pull this off on Tuesday night.
Thank you so much, Emily. Jimmy Logan, what do you think?
I think that many of the down ballot races are really important, and some of the campaigns, which we would find to be strange, where Democrats are going where they traditionally do not win, and Republicans are going to places as well in which they might not expect to win that particular state. Down ballot races this year, and you don't go but one step down to the United States Senate. Arizona, 2 Democrats, United States senators. Arizona carried by Joe Biden. Nevada will be a surprise, really, with reference to these other states which Trump carried in the last election. I don't think that we would call a vote one way or the other a substantial surprise. So I do believe that it is entirely possible for President Trump to be reelected again with a substantial difference between the Electoral College vote and the popular vote, where that he does not carry the popular vote but wins the Electoral College. Steve, 2 things. We've got to get rid of this divisiveness, and I know that I may be in the minority here as to who the cause is or what the cause is of the divisiveness in the country. But we've got real problems we've got to solve, and let's commit to work together to find solutions to the problems which our country faces, from the climate to health care to the other issues which are present.
Jimmy, while I have you, I want to go, and I would never call this a side note. This is so important to people in Meigs County. I want to go back to you for just a moment. I know you are helping to organize the fundraising efforts for the families in Meigs County after the tragic school bus crash on Tuesday. Please update us on that.
Steve, it started out with just a few folks at the university putting together some funds. Then they contacted and set up the arrangements with the McMinn County, Meigs County United Way. The funds started with just dollars coming in, and those dollars added up to $3,000 plus, and it doubled after our communication yesterday. So there are a lot of people who did not perhaps have a sufficient insurance coverage. They're going to have some medical expenses, things of that nature. We don't know when this will all be over. As you know, tragedies oftentimes take years to fully understand and to fully resolve. Folks, if you want to reach out, send your contribution to the McMinn Meigs County United Way, and you can send it to their offices. You can look online. It's a P.O. Box 1681, Athens, Tennessee, 37310, or 311, I'm sorry, 39. And the just put on the bottom, on the for line, you say for Meigs County. United Way is accumulating these funds that will be tax deductible, and in addition to that, there will be no charge for any cost incident to putting these funds out to the people who need them, and they need them desperately.
Thank you, Jimmy, for what you're doing to spearhead that. I want to go to Josh Rogers. Same question, surprise state, and make your pick.
Yeah, I think Nevada is going to be a very close state this year, this go-around for Republicans. I think Donald Trump has a very big chance to be able to win Nevada. I think another state to watch, and I don't think that it goes red this election cycle, but I think that it is turning more red, and I know it's out there. But look at the state of Oregon. More House seats in Oregon will start turning red. There's a lot of stuff going on over there when it comes to the lumber industry and building industry that goes on out there in Oregon, and we've got a lot of great young Republican candidates running in Oregon, and you're going to see that. You're going to see that kind of change. Pennsylvania obviously is going to be huge for the president. Texas will be huge for the president. You're going to look at Florida, North Carolina, and then the big three up at the top. So realistically, he doesn't even have to. If he can pick up Pennsylvania, Arizona, and just stay where he was before, he really doesn't even have to look at worrying about Michigan and some of those other places. So he's got a good shot. I'm going to go with Trump after last night when we've got Little Wayne's endorsement last night, and so we're starting to pick up.
Turn down for what?
Yeah.
Come on now, Lil Wayne.
We're starting to pick up a lot of different endorsements out there that you would never see Republicans ever pick up in the past. So I think it's going to be huge. And one thing on polling, let me say this again, I agree with Emily. Polling died November 8th, 2016. And so, no, it wasn't. It wasn't.
Was that Luda?
Yeah, that was Lil Jon.
Oh, Lil Jon. Lil Wayne, Lil Jon.
It's all right.
We're all under one God's roof.
But polling is dead. So if you're watching ABC, CNN, Fox News, and you look at all these polling numbers, and you look at polling on the president, and he's up and he's down, and he's up and he's down. The polling industry has absolutely died, and so you can't even take that. You can't even look at that anymore.
Adam Lewis is about to explode.
I'm not. I'm really not. I'm waiting my turn.
He knows that the polling industry.
All right, guys, we got to move here. Adam, what do you think?
I think my surprise state's going to be Pennsylvania for the reason that is of the swing states, the battleground states, if you will. Biden appears to be leading by the largest margin, and I think the president will take that state. I think other states that are closer, as goes Ohio, the Ohio State, goes the presidency, and I think that the Trump campaign will be successful there as well. I agree with everything that's been said on the polling. I know you think I'm a slave to the polls, but that's not true. We've seen
Shelton
evidence.
thinks that, not
Shelton does. Shelton does.
Yeah.
First of all, national polls really mean nothing. It's all about state-by-state polls, and I think we've seen evidence locally as well as over the last 4 years in larger national and statewide races that polling is suffering, and it has to do with the sample. It is entirely based on the sample. If your sample's not good, if it's not a representative sample of the voters, then you're not going to get a very good poll result. And I think that's what we're seeing time and time again. So I guess that means that I'm suggesting
Josh Brewer, what do you
that
think?
the president will win.
Josh Brewer, what do you make of it?
Well, we got Rogers over here. He listed 10 states, so I guess I can just choose
one of those.
But no, I was going to go with
like 3.
I was going to go with Pennsylvania. That Trump will win Pennsylvania, and that'll be a shock to all the Democrats. But I will go with a Trump win in 2020.
All right, Shelton.
I think New Hampshire. is one that's up for grabs right now.
Wow.
I think that could be the turning point. I think this is less than 5 points, one way or the other.
Mm-hmm.
I think really it is. I don't think Trump is as strong as they're saying in some states. Same could be said for Vice President Biden. But at the end of the night, I really think that the silent majority with the Trump voters may be enough. And I think New Hampshire could be that turning point, and maybe a 272, 271 type ideal. But I think Trump may pull this thing off again.
Well, I know on election night, a lot of you will be flipping around and that sort of thing. Make us part of your coverage, especially from the local and regional standpoint. This is our crew here, for better or worse. We've got the decision desk, guys.
Wow.
We'll be live streaming ourselves also at the decision desk.
On Josh's Facebook.
No, we'll actually be on Mix 104.1's Facebook page.
Okay. Anyway, to Jimmy Logan, to Emily Beatty Hildebrand, Stephen Shelton, Josh Brewer, Adam Lewis, Josh Rogers, our crew, Tuesday night, 7 o'clock, presented by the Logan Thompson Law Firm, LoganThompsonLaw.com. No kidding, guys. Thank you very much. And the Blazers, again, make you look like J.D. Sumner and the Stamps Quartet. You want to do a little singing while we're here.
Woo-hoo. Hey, one last thing. If you haven't voted yet, get out to vote on Tuesday. It's so important. Get out and vote. We want to encourage people to vote.
Well, guys, I want to pause the broadcast for just a moment. I want everybody to listen up. I do have a serious thing to talk about. I got a text message last evening from Leslie Conley. This is the widow of Hubert Conley. And she has asked me, they're having a hard time, as you may imagine. She's asked me to read the following statement to this community, and I'm going to do that now. She said, basically, I'm going to quote Leslie, who's a nurse. Steve, I'm trying to write all of my thank you notes. And I'm on a direct quote now. But I wondered if you'd do an announcement on the air from the family of Hubert Conley, thanking everyone for their kindness, their thoughts, and prayers, and the donations to the Children's College Fund. Everyone has just gone so far out of their way to be kind. Everywhere I go, people tell me how great Hubert was to them, even my mail carrier. People have paid for our meal if we are out. It's been overwhelming. I don't know that I can thank people enough for their love and support in this town, end quote. Leslie Conley this morning asking me to read that to you. She is, Shelton, trying to get those thank you cards out. And by the way, their son Trevor is having a birthday on Sunday. He's 15 years old, and Hubert's mother, and we'll talk about this Monday, having a birthday Monday. Shelton?
You don't meet very many people in your life better than Hubert Conley. He was just a friend to all, and just tragic situation. And no matter what you've given or thinking about giving to the college fund, don't ever question that Hubert would have done the same thing if it had been the other way. So,
oh my goodness,
just an incredible family.
Jimmy, any comment?
No, Steve, I've known the Conley family for many, many years. What a great group of people, hardworking, disciplined people who show kindness in every way when tragedies go the other way. And truly wonderful, wonderful family, richly deserving of the beneficence of all the people of Bradley County. Steve, with reference to the votes, they're down ballot votes. Folks cast an informed vote for state senate, for the representative races across this region, which we reach out to. And there are two very hotly contested congressional races. I think I know the results, but be an informed voter in every race. It's the local officials. It's the local people who count the most for us.
Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you, Emily. We'll talk with you Tuesday night at 7 here. Mix 104.1, Talk 101.3, Fiesta 99.1, and on Mix TV, which you can find at mymix1041.com. Coming up, thanks, guys. Going to be joined by the mayors of Bradley County and Cleveland, as well as the CEO of Tenova Healthcare Cleveland. We're going to talk about masks coming up. Stand by.
I'm Matthew Coleman, and I'm a Republican.
The Vic Vascular team is leading the way in peripheral vascular care in our region.
Feeling of pain in your legs, loss of sensation in your feet or toes,
open sores that won't heal,
weakness when walking.
Do you have flow problems?
These are the first signs of peripheral artery disease, PAD.
PAD affects 1 in 5 Americans, and when untreated, can result in the loss of a limb.
If you or one of your loved ones are experiencing the signs of PAD, be evaluated.
We are Vascular Institute of Chattanooga. We can help.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Jackson Furniture, Catnapper, Cleveland, one of America's premier manufacturers, is hiring manufacturing positions right now. Full-time positions start at $15 per hour, including great benefits, 401k with match, paid holidays, and vacations. Join our team. Apply online right now at jacksonfurniture.com.
As the lazy days of summer give way to the cool, crisp breezes of autumn, the time comes for a vibrant array of colors, cozy jackets, and great saving at Food City.
This week, save on certified Angus beef chuck roast, $3.99 a pound. Harvest Club Idaho potatoes, buy one, get one free. Red Baron pizza, also buy one, get one free. And more, only at Food City.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank accounts too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-doom, boom.
Baskin-Robbins. Scoop it, shake it, cake it.
A WCLE tradition since 1957. Election night coverage. Tuesday night beginning at 7 on Mix 104.1, Talk 101.3, and Fiesta 99.1. Presented by the Logan Thompson Law Firm, LoganThompsonLaw.com, and live on Mix TV at MyMix1041.com.
We're here at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
We are here with great service. We're here. We're here.
We're here.
We're here with great deals. We're here for you.
So come shop Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and cleveland-nissan.com today. Home of the exclusive
right
lifetime
now
warranty.
at InfinityChattanooga.com. Infinity of Chattanooga, I-75 North. At exit 7 on Lee Highway. Go see my man Virgil Edwards and try to avoid Steve Sconzo. I stole all his M&Ms the other day, so he's mad at me, but whatever. And he'd be loving the cherry danishes at Breadbasket.
He sure does.
I got him hooked. Let's get a check of our Baskin-Robbins celebration list. I'd be loving Brad Benton. And anyway, let's get a check.
All righty. On Sunday, Trevor Conley turns 15. Happy birthday to Crystal Davis. That's Austin's aunt. Chris Jackson has a birthday. Also, Renee Shaw turns 7.
She sings like a mom and daddy.
Aww.
Both are great singers. They direct music at Mount Olive Ministries, which is close to being considered a real church. So that's wonderful. Congratulations.
On Saturday, happy birthday to Jennifer Hartline, your boss and our boss. Your wife.
Oh, Mrs. Hartline having a birthday Saturday. You hear that, honey? I put you on the list this year. Isn't that nice of me?
Congratulations, you cannot win the cake.
Does that count for her? Well, why not? Does that count for her gift?
No, that is not. No.
Somebody said, what was the sign that you and Mrs. Hartline should get married? Well, she shares a birthday with Dan Rather, my all-time favorite.
And
so
we're done.
That's it. Okay, it's happening.
On Sunday, happy birthday to Jessica Harvey. That's from her sister-in-law, Megan. Sharon Clark's birthday is today. She is wished a big happy birthday from her husband, Stan.
About time, Stan. You remember her birthday.
Carrie Goins has a birthday. That's from her husband, Tanner. And also Lisa Guerin has a birthday.
Lisa!
If you have
My goodness, former WCLE morning host.
Yes.
Which was much better when she had it, her and Bill Burkett. I go ahead and tell you. It was a lot more professional.
Well,
the late, great Bill Burkett. I love Bill Burkett.
That last little segment was very professional.
That's pretty good, actually.
That was actually good for
them.
them.
Brought the noise, brought the funk. That's what I'm talking about. Now, here's a point about mixed TV. So you're just dialed in at 8 a.m., whatever. You lazy people, why didn't you listen since 5 a.m.? Anyway, and you say, what are you people talking about? You had this huge election preview. You had Jimmy Logan and Emily Beatty, and you had Rogers and Lewis, and you had Brewer and Shelton. I know it doesn't sound any better than it really was, but if you want to go back and watch it, do that. Go to Mix TV at mymix1041.com. Our morning show, fully available right there.
Yes. If you have a birthday or anniversary you want on the Baskin-Robbins celebration, call on the Volunteer Ritterfest Mix line at 614-6499.
Mayor Gary Davis told me I'd make him wait for 30 minutes. Well, we're closing in on that right now. Mayor Gary Davis, Mayor Kevin Brooks, J.T. Barnhart of the Tonova Healthcare Cleveland, and Stephanie Austin. She probably won't say anything, but she's here. She just took our picture of me in the decision desk. It looked like the Dixie Echoes out there. So anyway, it's anyway. All right, let's go to the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
Mermaid Mattress is just down the street or around the corner from any of those national chains. And of course, your dollars stay local when you shop with us. Mermaid Mattress. Spend less, sleep better.
Alrighty, cloudy today with a high of 57 and a low of 37. Tomorrow, partly sunny with a high of 64 and a low of 46. On Sunday, partly sunny with a high of 63 and a low of 30. Your current Vascular Institute temperature is 52 degrees.
This weather is brought to you by Ocoee Pediatrics, providing immunizations, preventative care, sports physicals, and newborn care. Call Ocoee Pediatrics at 614-3733 or visit ocoeepeds.com.
Broadcasting from the law offices of Andrew B. Morgan Studios, this is Mix 104.1 WCLE Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens. And download the free Mix 104.1 app at mymix1041.com.
Hey, this is Andrew Morgan, reminding you that we're here for all of your legal needs. Give us a call at 829-1429.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
I'm Chris Foster. With 4 days of campaigning left, President Trump and Joe Biden each hit 3 states in the Midwest today after telling voters in Florida,
"Time is running out. This country can't afford 4 more years of Trump, who thinks he's only responsible to the people who voted for him."
Sleepy Joe's a little bit off. Let's face it, Sleepy Joe is shot. And I'm not a fan of his, and he's not a nice guy. Just, I feel better. If he was a nice guy, I couldn't say these things.
The president campaigns in Pennsylvania tomorrow, Biden with former President Obama in Michigan. A second coronavirus lockdown takes effect in France.
Bars, restaurants, and cafes are closed. Anyone leaving their home needs a special document justifying being outside. There have been protests in Paris, but President Emmanuel Macron says the lockdown is necessary, with France recording at least 200 coronavirus deaths every day this week.
Fox's Simon Owen. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 104.1 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Mix 104.1 local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. And good morning. We're on Mix 104.1 and on Mix TV. As we say good morning to all of you here, as 51 degrees outside right now. Well, voting, my goodness, a record set in Bradley County and around the volunteer state as just the last day of early voting yesterday, according to Fran Green, Bradley County election director. She reports 2,637 people voted on the final day of early voting. 37,245 voted early in Bradley County. That, ladies and gentlemen, represents 52% of the entire electorate in Bradley County, all registered voters. Let me give you a state number. We just got these this morning from Secretary of State Trey Hargett's office, and that is that 2.1 million have voted early statewide. That is a 38% jump over the previous presidential election period of 4 years ago. So your last chance to vote is Election Day. Tuesday, polls open at the 17 Bradley County precincts from 8 a.m. until 8 p.m. We'll have coverage beginning at 7 o'clock Tuesday night right here, Mix 104.1, Talk 101.3, Fiesta 99.1, and Mix TV. You can watch it. Available at mymix1041.com. Governor Bill Lee visited Cleveland High School for the Jobs for Tennessee Graduates program. It's Governor Lee's second visit to Cleveland High this year. He came back in January. We've got a few clips here from Governor Lee and his visit yesterday, talking about opportunities.
You do have a lot of people who are working very hard to create a lot of opportunity for you. And you have before you and where you are in your life right now, you have every opportunity. There are a whole lot of us old folks in the room that wish we could go back to the point at where you are today and make some different choices to move forward, because the choices that you make in the next year and 2 and 3 and 4 will profoundly impact the trajectory of your life. We want to give you more of those choices, more of those pathways.
About the incredible educators.
But I got to tell you, this year, to those of you who are in education and on school boards and superintendent and teachers and administrators, what a year this has been. What incredible work teachers have done and superintendents have done and school boards have done to navigate their way through an incredibly difficult challenge. We do it right and create pathways. What I believe is that if we do it right and create pathways for success for the young people in this country, and particularly for me, for the young people in Tennessee, if we do it right, then we will provide an opportunity, we'll provide an environment, we'll create the next leaders and the next generation that will take Tennessee from where it is even today to a place of greater leadership in the country.
High School for the second time this school year. Also, I do want to mention there is quite a fundraising effort going in Meigs County. This through the McMinn-Meigs United Way, and this is for the school bus crash and the families. Let me tell you, as Jimmy Logan told us a few minutes ago, many of these families without insurance, and so that is all being coordinated by the McMinn-Meigs United Way. We would encourage you to donate. And there are many Halloween activities tomorrow. And, of course, the block party has been reimagined this year. Congratulations to Sharon Marr at Main Street Cleveland and her board of directors. They've done a tremendous job. It'll be the downtown trick-or-treat stroll. That actually is today and tomorrow. Spread over 2 days, as Sharon told us yesterday, trying to spread the crowds out. Today, 5 to 8. Tomorrow, 3 until 6 o'clock. There are massive celebrations still happening. A lot of them drive-through. Cleveland State doing a drive-through tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Our friends at Toyota of Cleveland holding a drive-through. Ashley, tomorrow, I believe, tomorrow afternoon. Is that right?
From 5 to 7, yes.
And we will be there as well. So all over the place going to happen. Well, we're going to get quite an update here. We are joined by our Bradley County Mayor, Gary Davis, by Cleveland City Mayor Kevin Brooks, and from Tenova Healthcare Cleveland, J.T. Barnhart. What's your CEO? Is that what we're calling you?
That's correct, yes.
CEO of, yes. We're just going to see if you're paying attention. From Tenova Healthcare Cleveland. Gentlemen, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
And Stephanie Austin will do a song at the end. We're going to talk, though, about the situation. I want to go first to you, JT, and that is we are seeing rising virus cases in our own community. I know Tenova and you and your staff really encouraging people to continue to do what they know to do.
That's correct, Steve, and appreciate you having us here. I want to thank Mayor Davis and Mayor Brooks for partnering on this message. We are seeing an increase. Just want to emphasize as we get into the normal cold and flu season, all of those things that we can continue to do in our community to stay safe, and that includes wearing a mask, washing your hands, trying your best to socially distance, keeping your social circles as small as possible so that you don't expose yourself to too many people throughout this time. It's so important, and we continue to battle this in the hospital. Hospital is doing everything possible to keep you safe, so if you do have a health issue that requires come into our facility, you're going to be safe. We're going to take great care of you, but we want to just continue to spread the message of being safe in your personal life and out in public.
Halloween, JT, is a big deal here in Cleveland and Bradley County, has been for a long time. What is your message from a healthcare standpoint, from Tenova's standpoint? I read my friend Dr. Johnson in the Cleveland Banner, his assessment. You're, I believe, you're medical director, is that right?
That's
Dr.
correct.
William, Dr. Bill Johnson. But anyway, what's your advice, especially to parents, to families on Halloween?
Well, continue to be safe. I mean, I would never. I've got 2 small kids of my own, and everybody excited about the holiday. I would just be very vigilant in what you do during trick or treating during this season. Make sure to wash hands. Make sure to socially distance as much as you can. A lot of costumes have masks, so that's probably good too. As kids will be doubly safe with that. But do everything possible to just be vigilant as you enjoy the holiday.
Mayor Davis, you've continually said it's not over. We've got to stay vigilant.
That's right, Steve. 3 or 4 weeks ago we started talking about complacency. It's been better termed recently. Dr. Johnson used the word fatigue, and I think that's what's going on. Really, people are so tired of this, and I understand that. I am too. Wearing masks and the whole bit. We're tired of it. But we're trying to encourage them. It's not over yet, folks. We're still all in this together. We still all got to work together. We've got to continue to abide by all of the guidelines, and even adding the fifth one, which I guess is the flu shots. But as I go around and I do the personal surveys a lot, people are not doing it like they once were right here in Bradley County. It's not a question of mandating or not mandating. We're encouraging people to do all of the things that are in those guidelines, including wearing masks. But when you go into Walmart, they're just not doing it like they once were because they're simply tired of it. They've heard about this for the last, 7, 8 months. They're tired of it. So we're trying to encourage them, please. We know you're tired, but continue to do it. We're going to get through this. Vaccine will be out sometime in the near future, and we'll get through this. But in the meantime, we've got to keep doing our part.
Mayor Brooks, you have a unique perspective because of what you went through.
Sure.
So tell me.
Yeah, so Stephen, and I'm grateful. Thank you. You see us this morning. We're wearing masks, and I do have a different perspective because I've been there, done that, and had this conversation last night. Some folks said, hey, you don't have to wear that mask if you don't want to. And I said, hey, it does protect you, but it also protects me. I'm wearing this mask for self-protection because after 11 days with my friends at Genova who were here, we became very close in those 11 days. And I don't want to ever be back there again. I don't ever want to have that sort of situation. And so back in July, it's hard to believe 3 months ago, that Mayor Davis and I sent out a joint PSA that I'm thankful at the time was very well received and very well adhered to. And just like Mayor Davis said, complacency, Dr. Johnson, fatigue. I'll go one step further. There's just a little bit of skepticism that masks are still necessary. And so that's why you'll see me wearing mine and encouraging others to wear it. And so that's sort of become my response. People, when they say, hey, Brooks, why you got that mask on? I say, well, I'm actually wearing it for me. I never want to be that sick again, and don't wish that on anyone. It is absolutely the worst illness that you can imagine, and the sooner that we get it out of our society, the better we will all be. And I do, as Mayor Davis said, I do think that that's coming. I am encouraging flu vaccines. I get them every year. Again, avoiding large crowds and washing hands and wearing your masks. Someone just texted me and talked about the fact that on our PSA, wear masks was number 4 out of the thing, and it's not in order of importance. To me, all 4 of them are equally important. Washing your hands and hand sanitizers, staying 6 feet apart is just as important as wearing a mask, in my opinion.
I want to go back around the panel one more time. JT, anything you want to add here before we go?
No, just to reemphasize, it's very important that everybody get their flu shot. The normal flu vaccine will be very helpful this year. We're kind of anticipating that this might be a bad flu season, and then just continue to wait for a vaccine on COVID to make sure that we can take care of our population and start to combat this thing.
I want to add one more question, very serious question for the panel. Go-to Halloween candy. Name one. Go if you had to name one Halloween candy. What is it? Go. Come on, JT.
I'm a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup.
Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. Join the Southeast. That's
I like it all. I don't know.
This is easy. M&M Mars, made in Cleveland.
True. So serious question mixed with a candy.
Well, I do have one serious thing. Yeah. Our hearts go out to our families and friends next door in Meigs County. Incredible showing at Blood Assurance, extended hours now for 2 nights running. The lines are incredible, and I've seen those pictures, so my first thought would be I want to thank the city with spirit that really showed the spirit of giving, right. Donating blood. But in this still COVID season, the donating of plasma is still incredibly important for those of us that have survived. You are carrying within you your own superhero costume. You've got the ability with your antibodies to heal someone else that is currently in the hospital. Myself, Representative Carter, other people that are very good friends, they've all said this donor plasma is what made the difference. So before I go, I just wanted to say one more time, incredibly important, if you have not done it yet, to please donate your plasma. Continue the blood donations for our friends in Meigs County, and our hearts continue to be praying for them.
Mayor Davis will give you the final word.
Well, I just want to remind everyone we're still all in this together. Please remember the guidelines. There's no order of the guidelines. My point is it takes all 4 or 5 guidelines if you add the flu shots in there. Remember the guidelines. Let's stay together. We'll get through this hopefully very soon.
And you went with all candy, is that right?
All candy.
Just all candy.
Of course, the candy we give away all comes from Mars. So.
I know. Yeah. I know. Stephanie Austin, your go-to Halloween candy.
Milky Way.
Milky Way?
Yeah.
Ashley R., yours.
Oh, Snickers.
Snickers. Again, Mars. All right, thank you very much. It's been an incredibly informative morning this morning. Not only this segment, but the previous segments. Go to Mix TV to catch up on all of it. MyMix1041.com. Speaking of which, let's go to our Austin. Let's pull up the active case counts. Get that report as we do after the news each hour. And it's brought to you by Laboratory Service Center. Our friends there remind you clevelandtest.com. Clevelandtest.com. Bradley County, 310 active cases right now. Hamilton County, 1,031. McMinn County, 218. Meigs County, 54. Polk County, 60. If you need a COVID test, you can get that at clevelandtest.com. Our buddy Matt McNulty, clevelandtest.com. They also do flu test as well. Rapid test, 15 minutes. Back in a moment.
This news brought to you by the Mark Shepard Agency of Shelter Insurance. Call 910-9393. 910-9393.
This half hour.
Bender Realty is helping to keep the community thriving during this pandemic by offering no-contact online tools for buyers and sellers in the real estate market.
Especially in this day and time with COVID, it makes a lot of the buyers are not wanting to get out and walk into someone else's home, and even sellers may not want people in their home. We can actually do a virtual tour with our phones and send it to our clients.
Walk through a property without having to actually be there and see all the intricacies of the property and the things that they may or may not want.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty. For more than 70 years, Medical Center Compounding Pharmacy and Health Center has been a proud part of the Bradley County community. We offer one-time and monthly prescription fills with a state-of-the-art compounding pharmacy for customized medications. You can schedule an appointment with a healthcare professional that will listen to your needs, conduct a thorough medication review, and develop a personalized plan to meet your wellness goals. Medical Center Compounding Pharmacy and Health Center, North Ocoee Street, phone 476-5548, or visit medicalcenterrx.com.
Mrs. Winter's Chicken and Biscuits. It's always the right time for Mrs. Winter's. Serving up the most delicious Southern-style food for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Their classically American Southern fried chicken, hot buttery biscuits, and home-style sides can't be beat. Mrs. Winter's on Keith Street near 25th Street in Cleveland. Visit lovemrswinters.com. Don't wait in line. Download the free Mrs. Winter's Chicken and Biscuits app for pickup or delivery.
Last night's debate took an odd turn.
You, sir, look well rested.
Why, thank you. I went to Mermaid Mattress and purchased
Can
a
I
mattress.
interrupt you? I, too, went to Mermaid Mattress.
Why, I thought you looked exuberant.
Mermaid Mattress, your home for better sleep.
In the past few years, the people at Don Ledford Automotive Center have raised $100,000 for local school systems through their test drive events.
We do the drive-a-thons because we embrace education. We realize that teachers need our support to do their job.
They encourage the teachers in our area to strive for excellence.
We supply the Teacher of the Year a car to drive every year for the Bradley County Schools and the Cleveland City Schools. And we're very proud of the fact that we have the opportunity to do that in our community.
Community is at the center of the mission of Don Ledford Automotive Center, your home of Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, and Cadillac. DonLedford.com. That was good.
That's one of the better ones y'all done.
Yeah, they did an excellent job. That's Josh Rogers' idea, by the way.
See, you put them all in suit jackets, and they all act like somebody.
I didn't, it wasn't my idea. They were trying to surprise me. As I said, they look like the Imperials this time. Jim Murray and the Imperials with the Stamps Quartet. They look like a Southern gospel singing group.
They sure did. I'll give you that.
None of them can sing. They had their jackets on from the town squire. We need to check and see if there are any Hardwick Blazers in there, Alan. All right, let's get a check now of our Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. Roger Pickett. We need to get his election preview. I am loving the Mermaid election commercial, Lynn Saunders. I'm going to give you full credit for that, not Roger. We'll give Cindy Pickett and Lynn Saunders credit. That's a great spot. That is a great spot where you've got have you seen it or heard it? They've got they're debating, and then the two candidates against each other, and one compliments the other one saying, "You look rested," and they said, "Well, I slept on a mermaid mattress."
It's great.
That's genius.
Yes.
I love it.
Great time.
Speaking of genius, well, no, not genius. He's okay. Roger Pickett. Come on, Roger.
If you shop for a mattress and they tell you about some long delay because of industry shortages, come to Mermaid Mattress. Buy it today, we'll make it tomorrow, and deliver it the next day. It's all about being local.
Cloudy today with a high of 55 and a low of 37. Tomorrow, partly sunny with a high of 64 and a low of 46. On Sunday, a high of 63 and a low of 30. Your current Vascular Institute temperature is 50 degrees.
All right, thanks to our partners on Mix TV and radio, including Food City. Food City has flu shots. Food City Value Air Day. Mix Mornings is served by Tzatziki's. Got a great, healthy lunch or dinner at Tzatziki's. Brad Emmendorfer. They cater. Go to Tzatziki's.com, and good luck to this audience spelling Tzatziki's. Just Google it, people. Come on. I know you people. Come on. Let's see here. Garden Plaza in Cleveland. Ken Bolin sending me so much election information this morning. It's incredible. And we'll get that. Garden Plaza right there on Key Street. Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. They will have, listen up, college football fans, they will have the actual Heisman Trophy. You can go and take your picture with it at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland, November 5th, 6th, and 7th. Dwayne Williams will be there each day, and you can go get your picture made with the Heisman. Hello, Heisman. There we go. At Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Medical Center Pharmacy, Joe Moore. Candidate to never win the Heisman would be Joe Moore. How about that? His Ramblin' Wreck of Georgia Tech. And there we go. Medical Center got a big sale on MedLift chairs, and they have flu shots at Medical Center Pharmacy. All right, we're going to play some music. How about that? It's Rascal Flatts. They retired from touring.
Well, howdy, partners. It's another Staycation Station morning on Mix TV. Good morning to everyone, and happy fall, y'all. I love the great outdoors. I would rather be outdoors than indoors any day of the week. Especially with the nice fall breeze that we've been having and the beautiful colors that are popping out everywhere. So a great way to enjoy this fall weather is to horseback ride. And a lot of people don't realize that we have a horse riding outpost right here in Bradley County. It's in Charleston, Tennessee on Old Bacon Road, and it's called Ocoee Horse Ride. The owner, his name is Knut Torp, And Knut is from Norway. His family has had horse riding farms for years and years, and he bought this land on the internet and came and built an outpost on the top of this mountain, and it is the most beautiful view. It's so gorgeous. So you will be shocked when you see this amazing mountain that Knut bought on the internet, and then he has built this outpost. He has probably a dozen very gentle, very friendly horses that you can ride on the trails. You can also get riding lessons. So this is okoyhorseride.com. Check them out. You can also go to visitclevelandtn.com and check out the information about horse riding and all the other things that you can do in our area. We live in an outdoor paradise, y'all. So I know that sometimes trips have been canceled, sometimes plans have been changed, but you've got a treasure trove of activities right here in your own backyard. So check out the horse riding outpost in Charleston on Old Bacon Road. It's Okoy Horse Ride, and we will see you partners later next week on Mix TV. So in the meantime, stay safe and staycation, y'all.
Let's get a news update right now. Good morning. The Mix 1041 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. All right, bring you up to date on the very latest early voting in Bradley County. Set all kinds of records. We had another 2,600 people vote early yesterday, and for the early voting period, Bradley County Election Administrator Fran Green reports 37,245 of you voted. Unbelievably, that is 52% of the entire eligible electorate in Bradley County. And I'll give you a little example here, a comparison. Normally a good election for turnout is like just over 20, when we say good, 25%. We are already with early voting at 52% of all registered voters in Bradley County. So you have one last chance. Join me on Election Day. How about it? We'll vote on Election Day at the 17 Bradley County precincts on Tuesday from 8 a.m. until 8 p.m. And join us Election Night, 7 o'clock, with our coverage here on Mix 1041, Talk 1013, Fiesta 99.1, and Mix TV for the first time. You can watch our coverage by going to, there it is, Mix TV at mymix1041.com, all presented by the Logan Thompson Law Firm, LoganThompsonLaw.com. Ashlyn Morlock reports she really wants people to get this. Registration for the William Hall Rogers baskets through the United Way of the Ocoee region will be Monday, very important, Monday from 8 to 5 at the Museum Center at 5 Points. You can download an application at UnitedWayOcoee.org. UnitedWayOcoee.org. We'll have more news. Get to that coming up at the top of the hour.
This news update is brought to you by Newlyweds Foods. Newlyweds Foods is hiring. Call them at 423-559-0909 or visit newlywedsfoods.jobs.net and search Cleveland Jobs.
All right, got a check of our Baskin-Robbins celebration list. Ashley R. filling in for Bridget. Ashley, what's happening?
All righty. Happy birthday on Sunday to Trevor Conley. He'll be 15 years old. Happy birthday to Crystal Davis. It's Austin's aunt. Chris Johnson has a birthday. Renee Shaw turns 7 today. Happy birthday to our very own Jennifer Hartline. She has a birthday on Saturday.
I didn't know she was on the air here.
Our very own. She's our very own. She's our
Mrs. Hartline?
She's our boss.
She doesn't care. What does she care?
She does care. You should care.
Her and Dan Rather have a birthday tomorrow.
Happy birthday, Dan Rather, too. Jessica Harvey has a birthday on Sunday. She turns 15. That's from her sister-in-law, Megan. Sharon Clark has a birthday on Sunday. Big happy birthday from her husband, Stan. Terry Goins, happy birthday from your husband, Tanner. And Lisa Guerin also has a birthday. If you have a birthday or anniversary you want on the Baskin-Robbins celebration list, give us a call on the Volunteer Ritapest Mix line at 614-6499.
All right, got a check of the streets right here. Going to be a huge deal at Don Ledford, Cleveland. They are having that... What do they call it again?
Test drive for big treats.
All right, what are those prizes people can win?
You can win $500, a Nintendo Switch, or a 42-inch TV. Between now and tomorrow, go by Don Ledford, test drive any new or pre-owned vehicle for your chance to win. You can check them out online at donledford.com, or they're located on Northley Highway.
And they are also doing a drive-in trick-or-treat tomorrow, is that right?
Yes, the whole family can come for a trick-or-treat tomorrow from 1 to 4. So
1 to 4.
One of your stops tomorrow.
All right, what's happening?
Alrighty, the roadways look clear out there, but if you see anything out there we need to know about, give us a call on the Volunteer Ritapest Mix line at 614-6499.
All right, so 20 minutes before 9, coming up, our buddy Dr. Tim DeRoos is going to come in and tell us how we can preventatively lose weight prior to the holidays. I'm going to bring that up with him, and whatever he wants to talk about, he's doing just a great job. Infinite Health Centers, and well, they made Ron German look good, so that's a miracle. It's like Lazarus coming out of the tomb. So we'll talk to Dr. DeRoos coming up. It is 20 minutes before 9. We also have a contest we're running live on Mix TV right now. You want to go to Ruby Falls, Dread Hollow. That's available. Mix TV on our Facebook page this morning. Mix 1041 WCLE on Facebook, powered by Cleveland State. Don't forget Cleveland State having their Halloween on Wheels tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Brian Trotter coming out of retirement helping us this weekend. He'll be there for us live at Cleveland State. That's going to be an exciting event. Thanks again to our Mix TV and radio partners this morning. Anatole Exteriors. Visit AnatoleExteriors.com. Also, Vascular Institute, amputation prevention at Vascular Institute. Hello, Kevin Luss, Tracy. They're looking in this morning. And Dr. Lassar, Vascular Institute, Paula Parkway, next door to Longhorn Restaurant. And Kia of Cleveland, John Davis. They're going to do a big Halloween gathering at Kia of Cleveland. And I think John's going to be handing out them hush puppies from Buddy's Barbecue. How about it? Going to be them hush puppies? Oh, not long, John Davis. And that's going to be happening right. He loves it when I do that. John Davis, he's going to scare us a second here. Come on.
Is your car?
Last night's debate took an odd turn.
You, sir, look well rested.
Why, thank you.
I went to Mermaid Mattress and purchased
Can I interrupt you? I, too, went to Mermaid Mattress.
Why, I thought you looked exuberant.
Mermaid Mattress, your home for better sleep.
Baskin-Robbins. Scoop it, shake it, cake it.
The Vic Vascular team is leading the way in peripheral vascular care in our region.
Feeling of pain in your legs, loss of sensation in your feet or toes,
open sores that won't heal,
weakness when walking.
Do you have flow problems?
These are the first signs of peripheral artery disease, PAD.
PAD affects 1 in 5 Americans, and when untreated, can result in the loss of a limb.
If you or one of your loved ones are experiencing the signs of PAD, be evaluated.
We are Vascular Institute of Chattanooga. We can help.
Wholesale Supply Group, you've heard the name for years. The experts trust them, and you should too, whether you're building, remodeling, or just maintaining your home. Wholesale Supply Group has all the plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products you need to supply any project. With great brands like Delta, Kohler, Renee, Mansfield, Progress Lighting, Square D, GE, and Milwaukee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need. Check out the locations in Cleveland, Chattanooga, Athens, Dayton, Madisonville, Dalton, and Chatsworth. Online, wholesalesupply.us. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open to the public.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank accounts too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com.
At Anatole Exteriors, we specialize in more than just your building's exterior. We also specialize in building lasting relationships. Our commitment to excellence and ingenuity has made us a reputable company for over 20 years. Whether it be EIFS, stone, or panel, when we rep your project, your building becomes one of our very own. Because at Anatole Exteriors, we have the same skin in the game.
Hey, I'm Eric Gardner. And I'm Paul Gardner at Volunteer Ridipast. We can protect your home from termites without drilling your concrete or destroying your lawn with our exclusive Termador HP2 treatment system. We have so much confidence in this system, we back all of our treatments with our unmatched 5-year, 100% money-back guarantee. No one else in Chattanooga does that. Let the local guys protect your home. Google Volunteer Ridipast or call us today.
No bug will survive. Call 698-7205.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Last night's debate took an odd turn.
You, sir, look well rested.
Why, thank you.
I went to Mermaid Mattress and purchased
Can
a
I
mattress.
interrupt you? I, too, went to Mermaid Mattress.
Why, I thought you looked exuberant.
Mermaid Mattress, your home for better sleep.
Mermaid Mattress for over 40 years, serving generations of families in this area. Here he is. Vote for Roger Pickett.
Whatever you need to buy, if a local company has it, they need your business. Now more than ever, support local. Brought to you by Mermaid Mattress.
Well, I tell you, it's only going to be 59 for the high today. Well, I guess it's fall, isn't it? Low tonight, 41 for those extremely important high school football games. Final Friday night of the regular season tonight. I'm going to get into that in just a moment. Tomorrow, sunny and 64. And Sunday, sunny and 65. Halloween's tomorrow. And there's that. If you're watching Mixed TV, Austin's put a ghost. Well, looks like the ghost of Bridget. Ashley, I don't know. What do you think? Look at that.
That is, she did not. It's not me. That's fine. There's a ghost of Bridget in that bottom. Yeah,
right there. Oh, you're seeing it there. The bottom right-hand corner, right above TVFCU, which is
cute though because he's made the ghost kind of move around.
I guess Austin's working for Pixar now, doing the animation studio. That's pretty good, Austin. All right.
This Mix 1041 weather forecast is sponsored by Life Care Center of Cleveland, celebrating more than 45 years of serving the needs of the aging community. Life Care Center of Cleveland.
Will develop invasive breast cancer in her lifetime. Early detection.
October is a great time to get a great buy at Don Ledford Buick GMC Cleveland with great fall kickoff deals on all of their Buicks and GMCs. Save over $6,250 on a 2020 Buick Enclave SUV. Or if you want a professional grade GMC, save over $5,750 on a GMC Terrain SLT. Go to DonLedford.com today for details or see the vehicles in person. Don Ledford Automotive, North Lee Highway, Cleveland.
Logan Thompson has been a significant legal voice in Southeast Tennessee for over 40 years.
Regardless of your politics, vote on November the 3rd.
And for all your legal needs, elect Logan Thompson.
A tradition of legal and community service.
October is Chevy Truck Month, and a great time to get a great buy at Don Ledford Chevrolet Cleveland. Get over $5,000 off the great-looking but hard-working pickup, the Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab pickup, plus receive $1,000 on the accessory of your choice. Kick off your fall season today. Find new roads. Come to Don Ledford Chevrolet North Lee Highway. DonLedford.com for all the details.
Mrs. Winter's Chicken and Biscuits.
Have named 76-year-old Hall of Fame manager Tony La Russa as their new manager in Chicago, and he won 4 World Series with the A's and Cardinals, managed the White Sox last time in the mid-1980s, and he is going back to Chicago as the manager of the White Sox. Mix 104, he's one of my favorite managers of all time, but he's 76 at this point, so we'll see. Mix 104.1, Talk 101.3, and Fiesta 99.1, your exclusive home of high school football, supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. What a night tonight. All 3 of our local high schools have very important games. Tonight's the final night of the regular season. Cleveland High School will will travel to Ottawa. Kickoff 7:30 right here on Mix 104.1. It's win and you're in. That's it for the playoffs. So they've got to win to get in the playoffs. If they lose, the year is over. The season's over. Walker Valley hosting Soddy Daisy tonight. And if Walker Valley can win, they host a playoff game, first-round playoff game next Friday night. Walker Valley, Soddy Daisy tonight, 7:30 on Fiesta 99.1. Bradley Central hosts McMinn County tonight, 7:30. Talk 101.3. If Bradley wins, they host a playoff game next Friday night in the first round. Here's the best way to do it, folks. Easiest way to listen to all of our coverage, follow all the scores, is to download the free Mix 104.1 app, courtesy of CHI Memorial. Download the app at mymix1041.com. Also tonight, other games will have Meigs County at Wartburg, Baylor at Brentwood Academy, McCallie at Ensworth, Copper Basin at South Pitt. We'll have, let's see here, McMinn Central at Brainerd, East Hamilton, Howard at East Hamilton, Tyner at Polk County, Howard at East Hamilton, and so there you go. Hardy's Friday Night Blitz after the games, all the scores, your phone calls as well. Back with my buddy, Dr. Tim DeRoos, up next.
This half hour of Mixed Mornings is brought to you by Vascular Institute. The VIC Vascular Team provides comprehensive medical assessment with diagnostic ultrasounds and the convenience of surgical procedures performed in both outpatient and hospital settings. Mrs. Winter's Chicken and Biscuits. It's always the right time for Mrs. Winter's, serving up the most delicious Southern-style food for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They're classically American Southern fried chicken, hot buttery biscuits, and home-style sides can't be beat. Mrs. Winters on Keith Street near 25th Street in Cleveland. Visit lovemrswinters.com. Don't wait in line. Download the free Mrs. Winters Chicken and Biscuits app for pickup or delivery.
Jackson Furniture, Catnapper, Cleveland, one of America's premier manufacturers, is hiring manufacturing positions right now. Full-time positions start at $15 per hour, including great benefits, 401k with match, paid holidays, and vacations. Join our team. Apply online right now at jacksonfurniture.com.
Baskin-Robbins. Scoop it, shake it, cake it.
Last night's debate took an odd turn.
You, sir, look well rested.
Why, thank you.
I went to Mermaid Mattress and purchased
Can
a
I
mattress.
interrupt you? I, too, went to Mermaid Mattress.
Why, I thought you looked exuberant.
Mermaid Mattress, your home for better sleep. Last night's debate took an odd turn.
You, sir, look well rested.
Why, thank you.
I went to Mermaid Mattress and purchased
Can
a
I
mattress.
interrupt you? I, too, went to Mermaid Mattress.
Why, I thought you looked exuberant.
You're watching Mixed Mornings on Mixed TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And here's your current Vascular Institute temperature.
We've had a very busy morning. Just welcome our mayors along with the CEO of Tenova talking about masks and to stay vigilant on this virus and protocols, health guidelines. Also earlier, a big election preview in the 7 o'clock hour. So you say, hey, I missed that. You can go back and watch us on Mix TV at mymix1041.com. We're joined by my longtime friend, Dr. Tim DeRoos. How are you, sir? Fantastic. Great to see you. And, well, first of all, it's Halloween. So how do you feel about Halloween? I mean, all that candy, all that.
I love it. I love it.
A little closer, Jeff.
That's why I say it's my job security, so I absolutely love it. No, I'm teasing.
But you're helping people every day at Infinite Health Center.
That's right. While COVID has really hurt some folks, we've actually doubled what we did last year. So, I am very grateful. So glad to serve the community in this way.
We are. I'm seeing a lot of commercials and a lot of testimonials from some of our dearest friends, like my buddy Ron German, who Ronnie just texted me this morning, and people like that. I've seen Melissa Woody and Donna Simpson. Yeah. You're really helping people we all know.
Yeah, we reach pretty far. Actually, it surprises me. We have people drive over 2 hours to get to the clinic. So, and I mean, weight loss that's nothing new. It's a big need in the area, and in my opinion. It's a little bit more of an epidemic than COVID. Yeah. I said that out loud, but it's true because, it's nationwide right now, big problem. So the need is huge. And honestly, this has been where I needed to be all along. People are conscious about how they look. They want to feel good about themselves. They want to have better energy. They want to fit into clothes that have been sitting in their closet just collecting dust, But this time of year, it's like, when Ashley contacted me, I'm always a little hesitant about holiday time because of, what wraps around people's minds this time of year is just having fun, letting their hair down and getting together with family, enjoying that time. But the reality is you can't slip too far away because, health is a precious commodity. So that's where we fit in. We help guide people and we set up programs and then people really enjoy that first visit where, there's no obligation, no cost. So we lower the threshold of resistance and obstacle and bring folks in and we just talk it like it is, what needs to happen. So
walk us through the process. If folks don't know, Dr. Tim DeRoos, Infinite Health Center. How does it work? What happens?
Yeah, so you call Kim, 813-7575, and she will email you paperwork, which we prefer you have filled out before you enter the building. You sit down with me. You watch a 12-minute video. I come in the room, and we go through your health history completely. We talk about other things, too. We talk about strategy. We talk about if you're a good fit. It lets me, some people call it cherry pick. I call it filtering. It lets me see who's ready for this type of transformation because people literally can change the outlook of their life going forward on this plan.
Yeah, and it's happening. It's relevant. It's happening on a daily basis. We're joined by Dr. Tim DeRoos, Infinite Health Center. Give me, why did you want to do this? Why did you make this change?
I've had that talk just this week with folks. I was a structural corrector for years, and it's all I did. But then in the back of my mind, in my heart, I always loved nutrition because it equated to how you feel. Right? Garbage in, garbage out kind of thing. So if you actually eat clean, it equates to better energy. Your body has that at its disposal to make your tissues. So cheap food, cheap tissue is what I teach people. Cheap food ain't good and good food ain't cheap. That's what I live in Polk County. Okay. So. But I've always loved nutrition because it equated to how I feel. So that's really what it came down to.
And it's easy, like you said. People come in, do that initial free consultation. And how can people get that again? Remind us how we can get in touch with you.
You just call Kim. We're here locally, 813-7575. She'll schedule you that time. We only schedule when you can make it. It is an hour of our time that we do not charge for. There's no obligation. Many people have started. We've started twice as many cases this year as last year. So wow. People are anxious to feel better. They're anxious to be healthier. They're anxious to feel better about themselves. So.
How do you think the COVID, the pandemic situation may figure in there? Because look, a lot of people have been feeling bad, maybe depressed, and they're looking for a way to feel better.
Yeah, restaurants were shut down. You had to social distance. People, they rediscovered their pots and pans, and people were cooking more. But by the same token, a lot of people were more sedentary, housebound. So rather than the COVID-15 you heard about, it turned into the COVID-40 real fast. So
yeah, it happened. Our buddy Dr. Tim DeRoos, Infinite Health Center, and we're getting a picture, if you're watching on Mix TV, of their website. Hey, what is your website? What's that web address, Tim?
It's DrDeRoos.com.
Okay.
We just had it redone.
Looks good.
Yeah, Kim's done a great job with that. Tanya really knocks out our recipes, and our recipes we never get pushback on them. People love the recipes. They're easy, you don't have to be a gourmet chef.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah, right.
Give us the phone number one more time.
It's 813-7575.
Our buddy, Dr. Tim DeRoos, DrDeRoos.com is the new and redesigned website. Great to see you, Tim.
Congratulations on the new place. This is great.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. All right, it is right now. I'll tell you what. We're going to get a final check of our Baskin-Robbins celebration list. Ashley, we've got a bunch of birthdays rolling in here this morning.
Yes, happy birthday on Sunday to Trevor Conn, will be 15 years old. Happy birthday to Crystal Davis, Austin's aunt. Chris Johnson also has a birthday. Renee Shaw turns 7 years old. Happy birthday to Jennifer Hartline on Saturday.
Who?
Your wife.
Oh, my wife.
I have to keep reminding you, I know.
Yeah, her and Dan Rather celebrating tomorrow.
You can just concentrate on Jennifer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right.
Happy birthday on Sunday to Jessica Harvey, who turns 15 from her sister-in-law. Megan called that in. Sharon Clark on Sunday has a birthday. A big happy birthday from her husband. Carrie Goins has a birthday. Tanner called that in. And also Lisa Guerin has a birthday. If you have a birthday or anniversary you want added to the Baskin-Robbins celebration list, give us a call on the Volunteer Red Fest Mix line at 614-6499.
All right, we're going to come right back. We're going to talk with our friends at Waterville Baptist Church coming up. Pastor Colby Goins and Emily, much better half there, going to come in. They were here, they were scheduled to join us on Tuesday morning because of our breaking news coverage with the Meigs County, should say they were scheduled to be here Wednesday morning, but due to our breaking news coverage of the Meigs County bus crash, we had to reschedule, obviously, so they've come back this morning to let us know what's going on at Waterville Baptist with a big event. So stand by. We do have more to go here on Mix 104.1 Radio and Mix TV. Never miss a minute of Mix Mornings at mymix1041.com. We're back in, tell you what, back in a moment, but first, Ashley, we got to check traffic for the final time. Speaking of big events, Don Ledford Cleveland having a big event.
Test drive for big treats going on now through tomorrow at Don Ledford. Test drive any new or pre-owned vehicle for your chance to win $500 in cash, a Nintendo Switch, or a 42-inch TV. Also, remember, tomorrow they're doing Trunk or Treat from 1 to 4. So if you have any questions, check them out at donledford.com or located on Northley Highway. The roadways look clear out there, but if you see anything we need to know about, give us a call on the Volunteer Ridderfest Mix line at 614-6499.
This traffic report is brought to you by Grit and Grace Market. Grit and Grace Market presents Christmas at the Mill, November 6th through the 8th. Find out more at gritandgracemarket.com and find them on Facebook and Instagram.
Bender Realty is proud to have 3 agents who've been in real estate for over 40 years. The experts at Bender Realty don't just live here, they volunteer and contribute to the community in our area.
Our involvement in the community of who being able to reach out to, whether it's city planner, county planner, economic development committee, to help you bring new businesses into the Cleveland area. We're all involved and we're able to keep up with what's going on and what's coming into Cleveland.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty. Medical Center Compounding Pharmacy and Health Center offers a full-service drive-through for no-contact prescription pickup. We are exceeding all safety guidelines by requiring temperature checks for both employees and customers. We are scheduling appointments and are only allowing one person in the store at a time. Our goal is to help everyone in our community stay safe. With more than 70 years of experience, you can trust. Medical Center Compounding Pharmacy and Health Center, North Ocoee Street, phone 476-5548 or medicalcenterrx.com. Wholesale Supply Group, you've heard the name for years. The experts trust them, and you should too. Whether you're building, remodeling, or just maintaining your home, Wholesale Supply Group has all the plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products you need to supply any project. With great brands like Delta, Kohler, Renee, Mansfield, Progress Lighting, Square D, GE, and Milwaukee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need. Check out the locations in Cleveland, Chattanooga, Athens, Dayton, Madisonville, Dalton, and Chatsworth. Online, wholesalesupply.us. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open to the public.
Baskin-Robbins. Scoop it, shake it, cake it.
As the lazy days of summer give way to the cool, crisp breezes of autumn, the time comes for a vibrant array of colors, cozy jackets, and great saving at Food City.
This week, save on certified Angus beef chuck roast, $3.99 a pound. Harvest Club Idaho potatoes, buy one, get one free. Red Baron pizza, also buy one, get one free. And more, only at Food City.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And here's your current Vascular Institute temperature.
1041, let's get a check of our Mermaid Mattress Weather Center, Mermaid Mattress Factory and Showroom on Georgetown Road in Cleveland, at the factory for over 40 years, and Stewart Road just down from First Baptist. Cut the middleman out. Get a great night's sleep and save money by buying directly from the factory. Here's Roger Pickett.
When you're shopping for a new mattress, will you go to a national chain, a website, or a locally owned mattress store like Mermaid Mattress, where more of your dollars stay local? You decide.
All right, temperature highs today, sunny and 59. Low tonight for the final high school football week of the regular season. Huge games locally. 41, 64, and sunny tomorrow, Saturday for Halloween. And then Sunday, first day of November, sunny and 65. Right now, your Vascular Institute temperature stands at 50 degrees.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Mountain Gas. Mountain Gas provides reliable deliveries and appliances, including gas logs and water heaters. New customer first fill offer just $1.59.9 per gallon through October 31st. Mountain Gas, 5492 Water Level Highway in Cleveland, mountaingas.com.
Broadcasting from the law offices of Andrew B. Morgan Studios, this is Mix 1041 WCLE Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens. And download the free Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com.
Hey, this is Andrew Morgan, reminding you that we're here for all of your legal needs. Give us a call at 829-1429.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
News. I'm Chris Foster. President Trump and Joe Biden campaign in the Midwest today, with the president trying to hold states he won in close races in 2016.
In Wisconsin, Trump flipped it red by just over 22,000 votes. In Michigan, by just over 10,000. At today's Real Clear Politics average of the polls, you've got Wisconsin, Biden up by 6.4, and in Michigan, Biden up 6.5. Now, President Trump in Michigan, Wisconsin, and Minnesota. Biden in Iowa, Wisconsin, and Minnesota.
Fox's Griff Jenkins in Milwaukee. An attorney for the family of a man shot and killed by police in Philadelphia say they do not want the officers charged with murder.
They were improperly trained and did not have the proper equipment by which to effectuate their job. They didn't have it.
Shaka Johnson says Walter Wallace Jr. was an obvious mental health crisis when he came out of his house with a knife toward officers. America's listening to Fox.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. And record early voting in Bradley County and around the volunteer state leads our news here this morning as, my goodness, 52% of the overall electorate voted early in Bradley County in early voting for this election. 37,245 voted early all told. 2,637 people voted early on the final day of early voting yesterday. You have one last chance, Election Day Tuesday. You can vote on Election Day at the 17 Bradley County precincts, beginning at 8 a.m. Tuesday until 8 p.m. And then join us here at Mix 1041 and on Mix TV for election night coverage beginning at 7 o'clock on Election Night Tuesday, and that's presented by the Logan Thompson Law Firm. Also, Cleveland High School had a very special visitor yesterday. Governor Bill Lee came to Cleveland High for the second time this year. He's in Cleveland at Cleveland High School back in January and came back for another visit. This time it was for jobs for Tallahassee graduates. The governor talked about opportunities.
You do have a lot of people who are working very hard to create a lot of opportunity for you. And you have before you and where you are in your life right now, you have every opportunity. There are a whole lot of us old folks in the room that wish we could go back to the point at where you are today and make some different choices to move forward, because the choices that you make in the next year and 2 and 3 and 4 will profoundly impact the trajectory of your life. We want to give you more of those choices.
The governor, speaking at Cleveland High School, also talked about the incredible educators.
But I got to tell you, this year, to those of you who are in education and on school boards and superintendent and teachers and administrators, what a year this has been. What incredible work teachers have done and superintendents have done and school boards have done to navigate their way through an incredibly difficult challenge. What I believe is that if we do it right and create pathways for success for the young people in this country, and particularly for me, for the young people in Tennessee, if we do it right, then we will provide an opportunity, we'll provide an environment, we'll create the next leaders and the next generation that will take Tennessee from where it is even today to a place of greater leadership in the country.
All right, that is the governor at Cleveland High. The state also set an early voting record. Just over 2.1 million voted in the volunteer state. That is up 38% from the presidential election of 4 years ago. All right, that is the news. It's this news brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Drs. Ken and Brian Beard. We're joined now by our buddy Kobe Goins. He is the senior pastor at Waterville Baptist Church. How are you, sir?
Steve, man, good morning. It is a beautiful morning, man. It's great outside. Perfect fall weather.
It certainly is. Well, first of all, tell me what's happening at Waterville.
We have a lot of things going on at Waterville. Of course, we have our Sunday services where we've been meeting together since July, and we're taking all the necessary precautions for that. But we have huge events coming up tomorrow and then next Saturday. Tomorrow we have our trunk or treat event. We have almost 20 cars that are going to be out there in our parking lot decorated. We're going to be doing that from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. So we're inviting all the community to come out. We're going to do things safely, of course, so it's going to make sure that you don't have to touch hardly anything. We'll be providing free food, hot dogs, popcorn, drinks, chips, and of course, everyone's favorite candy.
There you go.
And especially we're going to make the parents happy, because we know later on Saturday evening it's going to be parent inspection time.
That's right.
Where they'll get to look and see what all their kids got after they go to bed.
That's right. That's what we do.
Yes,
I guarantee
exactly.
you, that's what we do. Spoken like a true Red Sox fan.
Exactly, yes. We try to get around the rules any way we can as a Red Sox fan. So
that's tomorrow, Waterville Baptist. What, 4 to 7?
4 to 7 p.m. because what we want to do is that the big event happening at Don Lefford, of course. Families take all day long, go to the event at Don Lefford, come out to Waterville Baptist Church at 4, and then turn around and go to downtown Main Street, Cleveland to be a part of all that they're doing.
And then, what I think when I think of Waterville Baptist Church, you're not just a a typical church. You're a church for that entire community.
Yes.
I mean, obviously anyone can come, but especially there.
Yeah, and we love the Waterville community. We love the Bradley County community, the Waterville community especially, and we are a church for that community. We want to do everything we can to serve that community. So not only are we doing the Trunk or Treat event tomorrow, next Saturday, November the 7th, from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m., we're having a huge church-wide yard sale that we're inviting the community to come out to. We have people that are going to be reserving spaces, members of our church reserving spaces in the church parking lot to set up, and it's going to be all over our church parking lot. So it's going to be a really big event for us.
Really big event. Our buddy Kobe Goins joins us. And what do you make of this time we're in, just from a pastoral standpoint, and as far as you got the virus, you've got the election on Tuesday. It's quite a time in our nation.
One thing I really think we need to focus on is our faith in God. With the many things that are happening, the many things that are going on, I believe God is really putting us in a place where we need to focus on Him and have our faith in Him, that things don't go exactly how we want them to, and things won't happen the way we think they should, but it makes us focus on Him more. A little over a year ago, I was in Israel, and we got to go to the place where David defeated Goliath. And it was an amazing place to be in that valley. But what was even more amazing was to walk down to that same riverbed, that same creek bed that David walked down to. It was dry at the time because it was the dry season, and I picked up a smooth stone to keep with me. And it's not a good luck charm, it's just a reminder of my faith in God, because David let God go before him. He followed God into that battle, and that's what we have to do. No matter what the day looks like, what the battle is, we need to follow God every single day, knowing that He is sovereign and He's over everything that's happening.
Our buddy, Pastor Kobe Goins of the Waterville Baptist Church. One final reminder. Let's go back over it. Tell me what's happening tomorrow and then next Saturday.
So tomorrow from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. is our Trunk or Treat event. And Waterville Baptist Church is located at 4555 Dalton Pike. So if you're going south on Dalton Pike, like you're going into Georgia, you'll pass Waterville Community Elementary School, and then we'll be a mile from that. So our Trunk or Treat event is tomorrow from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. And then next Saturday is our church-wide yard sale from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Both events are in the church parking lot, but tomorrow you'll also get not only free candy, but free hot dogs, chips, drinks, popcorn, cotton candy, all the fun stuff.
All right, Kobe, great to see you, Pastor.
Steve, thank you so much, and I just want to appreciate all that you guys did the other day for the tragedy in our community, that you all went above and beyond to make sure that we were kept up to date. So thank you so much. This really is a community radio station because we are a close-knit community, so thank you.
Thank you, buddy. Thanks
You're
for
welcome.
saying that. All right, Pastor Kobe Goins, Waterville Baptist Church, wonderful events coming up. All right, I want to tell you about my friends at Buddy's Barbecue. How about it? Buddy's, they are celebrating Halloween tomorrow with, what they do every...
As the lazy days of summer.
Well, howdy, partners. It's another Staycation Station morning on Mix TV. Good morning to everyone, and happy fall, y'all. Love the great outdoors. I would rather be outdoors than indoors any day of the week, especially with the nice fall breeze that we've been having and the beautiful colors that are popping out everywhere. So a great way to enjoy this fall weather is to horseback ride. And a lot of people don't realize that we have a horse riding outpost right here in Bradley County. It's in Charleston, Tennessee, on Old Bacon Road, and it's called Ocoy Horse Ride. The owner, his name is Knut Torp, and Knut is from Norway. His family has had horse riding farms for years and years, and he bought this land on the internet and came and built an outpost on the top of this mountain, and it is the most beautiful view. It's so gorgeous. So you will be shocked when you see this amazing mountain that Knut bought on the internet, and then he has built this outpost. He has probably a dozen very gentle, very friendly horses that you can ride on the trails. You can also get riding lessons. So this is OcoyHorseRide.com. Check them out. You can also go to visitclevelandtn.com and check out the information about horse riding and all the other things that you can do in our area. We live in an outdoor paradise, y'all. So I know that sometimes trips have been canceled, sometimes plans have been changed, but you've got a treasure trove of activities right here in your own backyard. So check out the Horse Riding Outpost in Charleston on Old Bacon Road. It's Ocoy Horse Ride, and we will see you partners later next week on Mix TV. So in the meantime, stay safe and staycation, y'all.